spray it. And then watch and see what the watercolor does. That's what I like to do. Sometimes you have to spray it quite a bit. Maybe right in here too. This will bring down kind of like an abstract tree. I'm going to spray a little bit right here. I just need to put a little more paint on this right here. See, that's kind of like trees there, and you can spray it. It usually runs down pretty good. Not always, though. I'm going to spray this chunk a little bit. Gives it more. You see how much fun you can have just spraying? And then you got the water wet. And then you work on it. You turn it back up. I turned it back up. Now, what I'm going to do with this side is I'm going to bring in more some orange and burnt sienna and right in here and make these more like fall trees in the background. You see, I don't want anything to stand out too much back in there. I did try putting some alcohol on, and I didn't have much success. See the little white spots in it. Now this is almost like it's made itself a tree, with those little trees there. And I'm going to bring this down even further, like this. Make it a little fatter. If I don't want it fat, see, that's what you can do with white. See how when you work on it with wet, you get more of a idea of what you're going to do with it. I'm going to make this darker in here. And if you just shapes, you know, like it's trees or something back in there. Because I told you this wasn't supposed to be realistic, but it's getting too realistic for me. And so, you see those lines that go up there? I've got just a brush here. It's got a real fine touch there. And I'm going to just kind of bring these lines up here like this. Background trees. Maybe I'll try doing this. You see, you just try stuff. You play with it. And if you don't like something, all you gotta do is spray it. And then you get so you like it. If you don't like it, so what? Maybe somebody will like it. Who knows? I'm gonna put a little salt. The salt does give it texture, and you see it's got a lot of texture down here, and it looks like salt. Where I'm going to use some white, I think, is right in here, because I don't like that there. And so far, it's coming out, and I've got a lot of work to do on it yet. The other thing you do is take a palette knife and kind of come down here like this to make it have more of a texture line. See? Then you can fill it in. Those are wet, so you can't do anything with that. But this is dry, so you can put some texture in. Just little suggestions of something. See, this is not going to be a realistic exactly, but it's going to turn out more realistic. You see, this is a breathe-proof white Dr. Martens that I use, and right in here I don't want that like that, so I'm going to cover it up. You can gray down colors. You can do all kinds of stuff with white, you see. And down here, I kind of want it not to be so. Right in here, I want it to have more white showing right there. Those are far away trees. See this? You just bring it right down. See how that covers? And right in here, too, I'm going to put some white because I want this tree to stand out. Well, I'm going to have it dark on that side, so it doesn't matter. I think I got this trunk just a little too. See what you can do? You can make the trunks smaller. I thought that was just a little bit too. And this is kind of. I have a line coming down here like that. Thinking shapes. Over here, I'm not satisfied with this right in here, and I'm going to just kind of fade it out a little bit. You can do that, you know. Like I can do this in the sky. I can fade that out just a little bit. I need some water on it, but make it more. I don't want it so pronounced. Same way right in here. You see what you can do with white? I've just got a little on my brush, and I'm just kind of scrubbing it onto the paint, and that's the way I want it. Down in here, I gotta come down in here because this is not what I wanted either. It's starting to shape up the way I want it, and right in here I've got that like that, so I'm going to come in like this. See what you do? And over here, I'm going to bring this up like this. It just makes it, you know, you can do this, and it's very much